Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello. Introduction. My name of Muhammad Hidayatullah Zaki, 12 Science for Option 19. Before I convey explanations of explanation text, I would like to explain what the explanation text and his characteristic. Explanation text. Explanation text is the text containing about the process of why and how the event of nature, social, dynamic knowledge, culture, and order can occur. An event can be natural event and social event that occurs around us always have a cause of control and have a process. An event that happen around us not only to observe and feel it but also for us to learn the point we can learn the incident in terms of why and how can happen. Exchange path from text. Explanation text has a structure consisting of general statement continuous in the cause of the cause do and end with the point. Interpretation contain conclusion or statement above the topic of process described. Explanation text train. The structure consists of general statement of the cause and interpretation as I have described above. Loading information based on factual. The factual load information that is scientific or scholarship as science and the older. Examples of explanation text. Education in Indonesia. Literacy is the key to learning. The critical literacy is natural in democratic society in summaries in favor of understanding, entitled, using, analyzing, and transforming text. They refers to competence or ability more than just reading, the ability to write. And etymologically, the term literacy itself comes from the Latin literatus, which means that the person is learning. In this case, the literacy is very associated with the reading and writing process. Initial literacy rating in the world is concerned according to the world most literacy national data, which is structured by the Central Connecticut State University. Our literacy ranking is in the second bottom of the 91 countries studied. That is, Indonesia rank is only better than Botswana, a country is South Africa. The world best literacy is Finlandia, who are ranked first. To address the Indonesia lack in this literacy, the most urgent to do is revise the component of literacy and replacing in it with a paradigm that reflect the literature need in the era when studies are surrounded by text information and images of multiple strategic effort we can do to grow the power of Indonesian literacy comprehensively and sustainably is to start from education at school. The state with high level of literacy, such as Finlandia, Japan, and at school in America, systematical put book as a virtual learning activity in America. From examples, since the early level of education, the child was introduced critical thinking by discussing meaning that is not just the surface education involving books and reading material, more than just textbooks. As a source of teaching will facilitate teacher and student in the process of learning dialogue, activity, and critical. The course is not the only factor here. Increased level of literacy also presumes the need for teacher prepared to instill the literacy understanding and teach it in the classroom. That way, students have the chance to increase their literacy power at school. In the discipline of education, that abuse of the real estate link with the literacy, it should be noted the concept of literacy here is not long narrowly limited to limited reading, but also related to the ability to discover the next, such a letter, number, and culture symbol, such as images and symbols critical. There, thanks you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.